we're going to be using AWS to deploy a service catalog. For the service catalog, we're going to be creating users and groups. We're going to be adding a portfolio to the service catalog, and we're going to be adding a new product. So, in order to create users and groups, first we have to open up the AWS web browser. Once you reach the web browser, click Sign in to the console. And then once you have the AWS Management Console open, you want to go to the search bar and type IAM, which is Manage Access to AWS Resources. Once you have it open, we're going to be clicking Groups on the left-hand side, and we're going to be creating a new group. And then for the group, it's going to be called Backup Operators 9. Okay, then we're going to click Next Step. And then in the search bar, we're going to type in S3, and we're going to look for the S3 full access. Select that, and then go to the search bar again and type in Service Catalog. And we're looking for the Service Catalog and User Full Access. So once you locate it, select it, and then go down to Next Step. Make sure you selected the correct policies, which you can see that we have, and then click Create Group. Okay, once you see that our group is on our list of groups, which is located right here, you can click on Users on the left-hand side and click Add User. So the username is going to be Jennifer. Okay, and then we're going to select the AWS Management Console Access, and then we're going to create a custom password. So type in a password. Okay, once you created a password, scroll down and deselect this. Basically, this makes you reset your password. So if you deselect it, you are able to change your password whenever you need to or want to. So once you deselect that, you go to Next Permissions, and then we're going to select our group. Oh, we're going to select our group. Okay, and then we're going to click Next tab, Next, and then you see how we have our information right here. You click Create User. Okay, now we just created users to the group. So you can see the username is Jennifer and the group is Backup Operators 9. So now we're going to create a portfolio. So in order to create a portfolio, you're going to have to go to the AWS Service Catalog. And then once you reach that page, you go to Portfolios. Okay. Once it's loaded, you go to Create Portfolio. And we're going to type in a name for it. So the name is going to be CCA 630-9. The reason why I am putting the portfolio name as CCA 630-9 is because this video is an assignment associated with this course. So the owner name is my name. So my name, okay, and then go to create. Okay, so you can see that our portfolio was created successfully, and then we can see our portfolio right here. So now we're going to click on the portfolio and we're going to upload new product. Okay. So the new product is going to be backup and archiving. The description of it is going to be backups and archiving for Ballot Online. Now you guys are probably wondering what Ballot Online is. So Ballot Online is a fictional company that we are using for the coursework, for the assignments. So the owner is going to be Ballot Online, and the distributor is going to be Amazon AWS. Okay, so our version details, we're going to select use a cloud formation template. Okay, and then for the URL, you can copy and paste this one into the cloud formation template. Okay, so we have that. Okay, and then our version, the version title is going to be AWS, and then the description is going to be S3 bucket, and then the support details. So for the support details, we're going to leave the email blank because it's optional. The support link we're going to put as http ballotonline.com/support. Okay, and then the support description is going to be support. Okay, so once we have all that filled out, we're going to click review. You can see all the information we typed in from the previous screen, and then we're going to click create product. Give it a moment. Okay. So in this case, we have a invalid template body. Please make sure that your template is valid. So we are going to go back okay. All right, so I think the reason why this template isn't working is because it was already used under my account and it may be restricted to one use. So once you type in all the information that it requests under the product details, the version details, and then support details, and you go and review, you're going to get a little window stating that your product has been added to your portfolio. So we're going to use my groups as a reference. So we're going to go to backup operators. Oh, so let's go back. Let's go to service catalog. So okay, so let's go back. Portfolios. Okay. So you can see right here is my portfolio. Okay. So and the once you get a successful message saying that your portfolio product was added, you can see that the actual product is right here. So I'm going to show you how it looks. So you have all the information right here. You have when it was created, the vendor, your ID, provided by Ballot Online, and then you can see that it's an active product, which is probably why the link that I typed in and the previous screen wasn't working properly, because you can't activate two links for the same product. You can see that it's for the S3 bucket. So let's go and click the ID, and it gives us a little bit more information. So we're going to go back to here. Okay, portfolios. Okay, I'm going to click this. Okay, so once you create your product or add your product, you can add users and grant access. So in order to do that, you would have to, once you get the product uploaded onto your portfolio, you click on groups, roles, and users, and then you want to add groups, roles, and users. Okay, and then select backup operators, which is right here, and then add access. But we're gonna do it for backup operators 9 because we already did it for backup operators. So add access. Okay, so now we can see that we have successfully given access to the user and backup operators 9. So if you go back to users, you can see okay, so let's go to right here, backup operators number 9. You can see that Jennifer was added as a authorized user and was granted access to that group. Then once you do it with these ones, I can go into this one. Actually, let's go back to groups. We're going to go to portfolios. We're going to select this one, the first one. Okay, we're going to give access Okay, so access has been granted for both of them. Okay, so basically, once you add your users and grant them access, you have successfully created a portfolio. You've added users and added products and gave those users access to the portfolio under the deployment, deploying a service catalog using AWS.